Hi, Kevin. How are you?
It's Nick, and I'm doing good. How are you?
Hi, Nick. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Congratulations on Armstrong.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Can you tell me about your role?
Yes, I was the writer.
That is an important role.
Yeah, it is an important role.
Who wrote it with you?
Well, so basically Nick and Kerry, who are good friends of mine, took me out for a drink years ago, and they told me this idea they had for the story. And as soon as they said probably 3 sentences in, I was like, I'm in, I'm hooked, I'm very jealous that you have this idea. And then
It's the duo.
there they are.
The 3 duo.
Yeah.
The triplets.
Yes.
Here we are.
I was just talking about you guys.
Oh, how weird.
It's so bizarre.
I don't know why you would be.
And it was all good things.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
I was telling them what a good idea this was and how honored I was to be able to write it. Yes.
We made a great team.
Yes,
It was
yes.
great working together.
It was amazing.
Now, how was the writing? I know it was your idea. You guys all decided on having a woman co-lead. What did you bring to the table other than your ability to craft prose?
I brought to the table, I love writing female characters, so that was a big plus for me that it was about a female hero's journey. And I also have a love of movies both big and small, so this was the perfect template to craft a movie that sort of explores these big themes and uses this big superhero story, but explores it on an intimate kind of character-focused scale.
Can I say what I think he brought to the film?
I was going to say the same thing, probably.
What?
No.
Patience.
I was going to, Nick was really, he was the mediator. He was, if there's 3 of us, Nick would sort of, if I had one thing, Kerry had one thing, Nick would be like, okay, guys, this is what I think is the
Always
best way to
steady
sort of
hands,
like,
always
to
the-
work out and like figure out the best way. He was really like the problem solver of the team, so it was really great.
He's the best.
So I know you grew up reading DC and then you love Vertigo. Are you a comic book nerd?
Well, when I met this one, I had to be, or he probably wouldn't marry me. So he's gotten me into Saga. We read Saga and Paper Girls, and yeah. So I love all that kind of stuff.
How about you?
I did not grow up reading comic books, but I love both like sort of horror, sci-fi genre films, and I also love independent films. So to me, it was sort of like this perfect combo of those two blend together.
Now, this is an origin story. What was the big influence what was the big origin story influence that you guys sort of used to sort of figure out how you wanted to merge the EMTs into
I
it?
think it's an origin story like you've never seen before. It's. I think we wanted to take an arc that is totally new and fresh. So.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The
Can't
best
give too much
origin
away.
stories you haven't seen, so we can't give too much away right now.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want to say too much. It's a secret origin story, if you will. It's a
Right.
little of the comic book parlance.
Yes.
Well, I cannot wait to see this. Now, I forgot to ask, what would be your superhero power?
Oh my gosh. My superhero power, I think, would be to know what everyone's thinking. I'd like to read minds. Yeah.
I said flying. You've got mines. What did you say?
I'm going to say be able to stop time so I have unlimited amounts of time.
So we're like the perfect trio.
Together,
We're a
we
great-
can conquer the world.
We're unstoppable.
I hope you guys plan on being heroes because those powers are kind of scary.
Always
Yes,
for good.
always for
for good.
Yes, absolutely.
Congratulations again on Armstrong. I cannot wait to see it. I hope you guys plan on coming to Stanley's Kamikaze over Halloween and maybe give the fans at WonderCon a tease.
That would be amazing.
That would
Yeah,
be great.
we're there.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.